Hi, everybody, and welcome to my YouTube page. I am Tracie Mahan, and this is my second attempt to make this video for you guys tonight. So what you're going to find is I already shuffled and laid out all the cards. So now I'm just going to redo the intro, and then we're going to go see what the cards have to say that are already here waiting for us. But what I do want to say to you guys is I am back from my trip. We had a wonderful workshop in California, the San Rafael area, and looking to do another one. So if you are in the San Rafael area or interested in doing a workshop about channeling and learning how to channel in your angels, your guides, light beings, tapping into the light language and doing all that, we're going to, Valerie Camozzi and I are going to be doing a workshop in the San Rafael area on March 21st and 22nd. So get a hold of me. Links for emails are going to be down in the description box if that's something you are interested in. I would love to talk to you more about it and give you some details as we have it. So we are just getting this launched and getting it set up. So we're trying to anchor in everything, all the details. So if you let me know you're interested, I'll put you on a mailing list and we will get that out to you. So that's the big news. Now let's go find out what the 5-card pull has to say for the week of the 13th through the 17th of January. Okay, so like I said, I had already done the shuffling and distributing of these cards and getting it all set up. So if you are new to my page, usually I'm shuffling this and laying it out as I'm talking to you. And this is called the 5-card pull because we have 5 positions. The first row is going to be how you're going into the week. The second row is going to be what you bring into the week with you. The third row is going to be what is hidden, what is it you're not seeing. Fourth row is your action step, and the fifth row is the outcome. Now, while I was shuffling these cards, this one jumped out, and I wasn't ready to pull a card yet, so I put it off to the side. But it is a ready, set, go card, and it's just saying, be ready. I'll read it to you. Now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desire. I was just talking to you about that with starting up a workshop for March. So I think that's just pretty exciting that this card popped out, and that was something that was happening for me at the time. So, okay, we're going to ask the pendulum. Please show me yes. Thank you. Please show me no. Thank you. Okay. And so I'm just going to ask a general question. Are all the cards on the table the correct cards for this reading tonight for the collective? And that is my yes. Okay. Thank you very much. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's find out what this week has to say. Oh my, yes. Well, you could be going into the week with some new friendships or new relationships. And this is something you've been waiting for. This is something that you've been waiting for. This card could also mean that you might be facing some fears around the relationships, but it's kind of really indicating to me that you have been waiting for this, you've been watching for it, and you've been patient. Little foxes are patient. You know, if they're waiting for a mouse to come out of the hole or, you know, whatever food source they're after, they have to be patient for that. So this is something you've been waiting for. And this card here is telling you to have a play date, build some friendships, and just start networking and getting out there. And here's a fun card to go into the week with. This is the Lover's card. This one says that there's an intimate relationship coming in for you. Now, if you are already in a relationship, a romantic relationship, maybe something gets heightened for that. But I have to tell you astrologically, and I was talking to a friend about this, astrologically, that's fully supported right now this week, relationships and building on those and feeling the deeper feelings and being able to really connect to that. So what an exciting way to go into this week. Getting ready for, you know, going into it with love or with a friendship, or just, to me, when I'm I'm going to laugh. This can be on so many levels. It can be a soulmate relationship. It can be a friendship, a new partnership and work. It can be all kinds of different things. It is something you've been waiting for. And now we're going to go into, what do you bring into it? Well, you bring into it a new beginning. this is something new that you've been looking forward to. But guess what? Now we get the soulmate card. How powerful is that? And then we get a happy home life, abundance, peace. There's just, this is how you're going into this week. It is a very magical week, right? Okay, let's just go right into what is hidden. Whew, all right. I tell you what, this reading's making me hot. The energy behind it is just actually just really heating up in here. So what you're not seeing is either somebody is charging forward towards you, or you are charging forward towards something. You just haven't been able to see the results of that yet, or you haven't been able to see the one that's charging towards you. And I say it that way. I'm not trying to be wishy-washy. What I'm doing is reading it as a collective. So go with the one that kind of feels like it fits for you. Something you're not seeing yet is either a result to something you've been charging forward to, or you're not seeing the one that is charging forward towards you, somebody that is moving towards you and you haven't figured it out yet. Now it's time to break free. It's time to break free and move in a different direction, different ventures. This is the break free card. I'm going to just read it. Try different ventures and experiences as a way to grow and learn. So you might be called to do that this week, and maybe you don't know what that looks like yet. Maybe it's something that you're just starting to get into. So breaking free from an old pattern, an old way of being, something that just hasn't been working out. No matter which way you try it, it's just not working. You're breaking free from that, and you're going to try something different. And I'm guessing you guys can see the light fluctuation in this area here, but I have to tell you, the lighting is not changing in my actual office. It's just changing on the screen. So I think that's kind of curious as well. So if you're seeing that as you're watching the video and the light is changing, that's not actually happening in my room. So very interesting indeed. Another thing that is in the hidden is that there's some challenging information for some of you. Or delays, something, some of you are coming into a truth that maybe you weren't expecting, something that kind of catches you off guard, a little bit of information that you didn't realize was going to come across your path. It might throw you off a little bit, come from left field, as they say. But again, you're breaking free from something, and maybe this information helps you break free from it, and you're charging forward, and good things are happening. You're ready. Something's either coming to you or you're going to it. What is your action step? Okay, well, this is interesting because we do have the Father Healing card, and I always move that into a masculine energy, not just necessarily the father, although that really does apply to some of you. There is some father healing, but there's some healing in the masculine area of your life, and maybe that is an area that you felt like you always had to be strong in, or an area that you feel you got to take charge, you've got to be domineering, something like that. And maybe there's an authoritarian type energy that is needing some healing. And so as you're healing that, I'm just looking at some of the other things here. Okay, I think this healing needs to be around money as I'm looking at this. So here's our healing card, right? And a lot of times the masculine energy is around money, and the next card here is about money. And that if you were to heal this, you would start moving into a better financial flow. And it says a new area of study, which kind of goes with this break free card and try something new, a new venture, a new area of study. Let go of trying to control it, let go of the masculine energy around it, and know that you have everything you're looking for is right there. It's happening. This card here also can mean, you're going into something that is stable, something that's long-term, something that you crave, something that gives you stability. And maybe it's the stability around the money. So, you just got to look at, just let go. It's that let go, let God kind of thing going on here. We've got this masculine energy Let go of the controlling of it. Let go of the worry around it. Let go of the just that domineering or challenging energy that could be flowing around that for you. For some of you, if that's not a money situation for you, maybe there's a relationship, because we do have this over here with all the relationship pieces. Maybe there's something in a relationship you're trying to control, or you have fear around, and you're trying to dominate and get into that masculine energy around it. And again, it's about letting go of that energy and just let the flow of things happen, and let people be who they came here to be. You don't have to control anything. You're not losing anything. Okay, so definitely we got some change coming in here. Lots of change coming in. There is some self-employment. That's fun. And then we've got the Knight of Water. This is another romance card. I have to tell you, you end up with the Lover's card, the Soulmate card, and we've got the Knight of Water, which is emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, falling in love, or a wedding proposal, the need to balance emotions, an invitation to a social event. If you get invited to a social event, this is a good thing to go to, right? So the Knight of Water, you're creating balance, you're falling in love. There's something beautiful happening here. Whether this is a new partnership, a partnership that you've been in that hits a new level. A lot of people have been going through some really challenging times. And if you have hung in there together through that, you may find that your relationship that you're in is just getting stronger and stronger. And that's reading it with the romance side. Now, we also got the self-employment card. You're a born entrepreneur, and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. So if that applies to you guys that are stepping into your true calling, into your heart, into doing something new, you're looking for a purpose in life. I don't want to say your purpose, but a purpose. And it can be more personalized by saying your purpose. But you know what? Ready, set, go. You've got the energy to do this. So there's so much going on in this reading, you guys. As a collective, what we really need to look at is there's so many ways to apply this. Love yourself. Maybe you're falling in love with something. You've been patient. You've been waiting. You've got support around you. You've got your friends. There could be a new love in your life, or it could be that you're falling in love with your life. Maybe you're falling in love with your new venture, with this new thing that's coming in, that you broke free from the old way to charge forward into something new. If it is a new relationship, you broke free from an old pattern, you healed something, and it's something that's now opening the door for you to feel better about yourself and fall in love and charge forward and ready, set, go. So many ways to look at this. I am going to pull us a couple more cards. I'm going to ask to have anything clarified that needs clarified for anyone in this collective that's watching and listening. And let's see what we come up with here. Well, there is a self-forgiveness, and I'm going to stick that right there with the Father healing. Those of you that applies to, you know who you are, but it really is, it is about just stepping up, forgiving yourself. You don't have to forgive anybody else really when you forgive yourself, because forgiving someone else means there's just a mirror to an area in your life where you need to forgive yourself. So if you just start with you, forgive yourself, the mirror goes away, right? It is nice to send forgiveness out to everyone involved, but really you have to start with you. And you're going to be exploring your options. I'm going to put that here with the self-employment. We also got up here with success and money. There's going to be options. Go explore them. Okay, now let's grab one of the other decks, and we'll grab a couple cards out of that if they don't come flying out first. What is it that we need to know as a collective? Victory. Good news is coming. There's some good news coming. Absolutely amazing. Great. Wonderful. Independent, witty, realistic. This is the Queen of Air card. Let's see. you're clearing away what no longer serves you. And you possibly even seeing some humor in a situation that hadn't been serving you. And so that's a great card. Moving that old energy out, breaking free. Yeah. Okay. So then we get the ego card. How appropriate is that, right? We're hanging on to stuff that we don't need to hang on to. A false sense of entrapment. Being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. Time to let those go. Those are traps, right? And I'm just as guilty as the next guy. So let's all pay attention to our thoughts. Let's all move forward. And then release. I just can't quit drawing these cards. These are awesome. And once you clear out the ego and release that, you get the Magician card, which means you can just create anything and everything you want in life. Just start creating. What do you desire? What do you dream? Let go of all those setbacks. Let go of all the things that make it feel like it can't happen for you, okay? And get some out of the Hidden Realm deck here real quick, and then we will call it a night. Well, for me, I'll call it a night. Now, depends on when you're watching it. Okay, you're going to hit your target. Look at that. Target is hit. And everything you could ever ask for is right there at your fingertips. You can create it. All your emotional needs will be met. You will feel safe. And you will find your passion. You're going to find your passion, and if there are any secrets, those are going to be revealed to you. That's already in here too. But I really think this card is about finding your passion, finding your love, finding just allowing yourself to be you. So many people are stepping into that now, and I'm so proud of you guys, the ones that have been reaching out to me and saying thank you for helping me be me and knowing that's okay. And that's kind of what that card is saying too. And again, you're just stepping back into your passion. You're finding who you are, what it is you want, creating balance, and just looking to the future and seeing all the clouds are just starting to drift away. All of the negative things, all those negative thoughts, they're all drifting away, and you're starting to create something that helps you to feel safe and a new direction possibly. Everything's working out, you guys. I know sometimes it doesn't feel like it, but it is. I'm going to leave the reading at that. You guys have a wonderful week coming in. Rewards for being patient, for waiting, for knowing what you want and creating that. If you're still trying to figure out what you want, don't worry. You are manifesting. You are creating. Ready, set, go. That was the first card that flew out at us. We got Lovers. We've got, oh, there's so many. The Romance card, the Lovers card, the Deep Friendship Soulmate card, the other Soulmate card. All of this stuff, relationships should be going really well this week, and your relationship with yourself should be going well. New partnerships might be showing up for you. New directions, breaking free and looking at different ways to do things. Something that you were looking at isn't working out, so try something else. That applies to some of you, not all of you, okay? But you know who you are, and you got all kinds of beautiful things coming in. All right, so all of that being said, I just really love you guys. Thank you for being patient. I know I haven't been posting this week because I had been busy. I hope that you guys will contact me and get me your information so I can let you know when the more information when the class in San Rafael, California will be officially written up and ready to send out to you guys. That is going to be for March 21st and 22nd, Saturday and Sunday. I hope I'm getting the dates right. I'm pretty sure I am. If not, you will hear me correct it. But that's going to be a class on tapping into how to channel. So teaching you how to channel and how to bring in your angels, guides, loved ones, channeled letters, automatic writing, channeling the way you see me channel on YouTube, and also activating your light language and your healing through light language. And some of that is writing the light language, speaking the light language, and just some of that might even involve us learning to interpret the light language. Actually, it will include interpreting light language. So very exciting class. It's something I've been asking the universe to help me put together, and I'm going to be doing that with Valerie Camozzi. in California in March. So if you're interested and you think that's something you could come to, please get me your information, and you can do that by going to my website, and you can find my information on how to contact me there. And that information for my website will be below. If you are interested in doing an ascension session or a QHHT session, or even getting a reading like what you see right here, that information is also on my website, which is in the description box below. All right, you guys, I'm done talking your ear off. I am going to let you all go. Have a wonderful week, and I can't wait to see you again. Hopefully be making the class that I did with Valerie last week. There was a channel done, and it did get recorded. So I'm going to turn that into a video as well and get it on here as soon as I can. That takes a little bit of editing, so I'll do that as soon as I can get it ready. I will post it here, so watch for that as well. And then hopefully I'll connect with Jason this week as well and get another channel out to you guys about the information coming in for what's going on right now in the world through the Octurians and the channel. All right, love you guys. I will see you next time. And thank you. If you are new to the channel, please click subscribe and click the little bell so it notifies you when I'm posting new things. And I can't wait to share some new stuff with you. All right, bye-bye.